Most founders think scaling requires a massive team. More employees, more payroll, more management headaches. But that's the old way. There is a hidden automation stack, what I call the ghost stack, that does the work of 5 full-time employees for a fraction of the cost. I've seen this blueprint take businesses from $1,000 to $10,000 in MRR without adding a single person to the payroll. No expensive recruiters, no cultural friction, just pure scalable systems. In this video, I'm breaking down the exact architecture, the specific tools, the triggers, and the workflows you need to automate your lead gen, client onboarding, and operations. By the end of this, you'll have the exact blueprint to scale your MRR while keeping your overhead near zero. Let's dive in. You've hit 1K MRR, great. But now you're trapped. Every new client feels like a crisis. Manual onboarding, constant Slack pings, chasing invoices. You're not a CEO anymore, you're a glorified admin. And here's the thought that keeps you up at 2 a.m. I just need to hire someone. A VA, a project manager, an account executive. But that's a trap. Hiring doesn't solve a broken process, it just makes the process more expensive. Now, instead of doing the manual work, you're spending 4 hours a day managing the person doing the manual work. Your margins shrink, your stress levels spike. You're scaling your payroll, not your profit. Most founders think the gap between $1K and $10K MRR is a people problem. It's not, it's a systems problem. You don't need a team of 5, you need a stack that thinks like a team of 5. If you keep throwing people at a manual process, you'll hit a ceiling you can't break. The question isn't who can I hire, it's what can I automate. The secret to scaling isn't hiring more people, it's building better architecture. I call this the ghost stack. It's a lean system of interconnected tools that handle the heavy lifting of a 5-person team. Lead gen, nurturing, onboarding, and project tracking, all on autopilot. Let's break down the 3 pillars. First, the engine, that's go high level. Most founders waste thousands on a separate email tool, a landing page builder, and a CRM. That's a recipe for technical debt. GHL collapses all of that into one. It's where your leads land and where your sales pipeline lives. But the magic is in the snapshots. You don't build your funnel every time, you deploy a proven system. When a lead hits your site, GHL doesn't just capture the email. It triggers the nurture sequence, books the call on your calendar, and sends the reminder. That's the work of a full-time sales assistant, done for free. Next, the glue, make.com. If GHL is the engine, Make is the nervous system. This is where you move from basic automation to business logic. Most people use Zapier, but Zapier is expensive and linear. Make allows for complex branching. For example, when a client pays their first invoice in Stripe, Make doesn't just send a thank you email. It creates a folder in Google Drive, generates a client contract in PandaDoc, and pings your Slack channel. No manual data entry. No, I forgot to send the onboarding link. That's your operations manager, replaced by a few API calls. Finally, the brain, Airtable. Your CRM is for sales, but your business needs a source of truth for delivery. This is where Airtable comes in. Unlike a spreadsheet, Airtable is a relational database. It tracks exactly where every client is in their journey. When Make.com pushes a new client into Airtable, it triggers your fulfillment checklist. You can see at a glance who is stuck, what's pending, and where the bottlenecks are. This is your project manager. It keeps the wheels turning without you having to send a single checking-in email. When these 3 work together, your only job is to steer the ship. You aren't rowing the boat, You're just deciding where it goes. This is how you hit 10K MRR without a single payroll check. Now here is the secret. This entire ghost stack, make.com for the glue, go high level for the front end, and Airtable as the brain, is exactly how you hit 10K MRR without a single payroll check. Most founders overcomplicate this. They hire a VA when they should have built a workflow. By automating your lead gen and fulfillment, you aren't just saving money. You're buying back your freedom. I've put the direct links to these tools and my personal setup templates in the description below. If you're ready to stop trading hours for dollars and start scaling your systems, go grab them now. Stop hiring, start automating.